Here, Omni Knight first ban, usual.
I got a
Tusk is already
little
gone.
drafting bug. I'm gonna rejoin. But the Omni Knight in the first phase, that is actually just a staple CSL ban.
Yep. Tusk we don't see banned a lot, but we see picked super often. But we only get the preemptive ban here. It's just one of the best heroes currently in the meta, so no surprise there either.
Yeah, position 4. It just seems like getting a position 4 hero. Tusk is great because you're picking a support in the first phase. Usually we pick him up, and he's adaptable to a ton of lineups because he offers saves, he offers initiation, he offers a BKB piercing stun, and even the frozen sigil is a pain in the butt against melee cores. They don't really have a way to deal with it. So there's so many situations he works. He also wins your off lane or gives your off lane a huge advantage, or whichever lane. But using two ice shards as the creeps run down the lane, you can get off, which just pulls the creeps right back to your tower. Almost
Speaking of piercing BKBs, we have Tusk, Bane, and Beastmaster banned out right now. So Lifestealer and Juggernaut looking pretty good.
Yeah, looking very, very good. Being able to playing against a Juggernaut or playing against a Lifestealer and being unable to deal with Blade Fury TP or Rage TP, it makes it very difficult because it just opens up the ability to split push very easily for those heroes, especially early on if they win their lane and they get an item advantage. You can't really deal with their ability to just run down a lane, farm all your creeps, and just teleport out to safety. It's going to apply a lot of pressure, and it's going to require multiple heroes to try and deal with because they're going to likely be the top net worth on their team. So those heroes they're almost always in popularity. It's uncommon, like regardless of the meta, that they would be picked up. But even now, they're common picks.
And Witch Doctor is going to be the first pick here. We saw him. He was a very popular pick in our last game with an iCasted. Witch Doctor, I think, was drafted all 3 games. And there was some crazy play there. MZS on that Witch Doctor, the solo killing 2 heroes by himself in the jungle with even CS as well. So that was pretty crazy. And Witch Doctor, just such a hero with so much potential. Great laning, great right clicks, sustain for your team, and also damage for plenty.
And one of the things I really like about Witch Doctor is, as you pointed out, he's very strong in lane, not just because he's a ranged hero with a decent amount of damage, but because he can fight well. And especially with Maledict, you're almost going to guarantee every time you go, guarantee a kill every time you go into a fight early on, because it just reduces the total amount of damage you actually need to finish someone off, and you're going to be getting a lot more early XP. And even if you trade poorly, Witch Doctor gets caught out because he's not the tankiest hero, the Melic still might even get you a kill trade for his life.
Hell, sometimes he might kill 2 huge targets all by himself. That happened in game number 1.
Now look at these orange heroes for the Aggies.
Yep, Sand King, very good. Shadow Shaman, we actually been seeing him less and less. I sort of got when we first started the season here in CSL, yes. Shadow Shaman was everywhere. Every single game we saw Shadow Shaman.
Well, Bane's still getting banned first phase almost every game. That's a classic since we had
you're right, that's
7.0 drop part way through the season.
Yeah, that's consistent from
6 armor support. That's another fighter. So there's definitely some damage going to be coming out from the Pioneers early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Naga, a great roamer, of course. She's going to be able to close that gap, especially using the net. One big problem that Witch Doctor has, even if he goes Maledict early levels, without someone else to close the gap, it's a very short cast range. He's not going to be able to get it. They're not going to be able to get the kills. Naga's a great way to respond to that, especially with Tusk being banned. Tusk would be like a classic pairing, but Naga will do it just as much.
I agree. One thing to point out too, we were talking about Beastmaster and Tusk and Bane, Fiend's Grip, Walrus Punch, and Roar. Net is BKB piercing. There's that route is going to be followed.
There you go.
Pickup.
Always forget that good old non-ultimate BKB piercing.
Yeah, Net can be quite a spell sometimes. Another thing I love to point out about Naga is this hero, I mean, at least in pub games, is often seen building Meteor Hammer, one of the most powerful items in the Dota universe.
Yep. Not only pub games, man. It still happens in pro games. It's so sweet. That combo with the song. And also, even sometimes without the song, you can just get it landed with the net if there's no 4 staffs or something like that.
Now, Juggernaut banned out. So that leaves, if there's going to be a Magic Moon carry, that leaves Lifestealer.
And there's Sand King to ride along as well.
Now, Sand King in the first phase, we've discussed this a lot, but I think we should bring it up again because it is important. And for the sake of drafting, Sand King is most commonly seen in position 4 or position 3. So picking up in the first phase doesn't necessarily reveal which position he's going to be, which opens up more opportunities while you're drafting. Now, it's much more common to see him in position 4, but you have to, when you're in the draft, you can't rule out the fact that Sand King is a decently strong position 3, especially against melee heroes.
I can't think of the last time that I've seen a Sand King as a position 3. At least here in CSL was.
I feel like he's
called
almost
DAC or anything like that. Was it picked up?
exclusively in as a position 4 for the CSL league often. Although I have been seeing him as position 3 in other tournaments.
Yep, for sure. There's always a possibility, but not this game. Looks like
mystery solved. Case closed, boys.
No, we're talking about all these things that like Pierce's VKs. We're like, oh, they're all out, and then it's like Doom. Okay, yeah,
oh right,
Doom. Yeah,
remember
that?
Yeah.
Well, Doom's a nuisance. Oh, Monkey King.
Ooh,
is that a Core King? I believe so.
This looks like
I don't think anyone plays Naga Core.
No, not anymore. The hero is.
Ooh, I love Monkey King, and I guess I'm assuming they went for the Monkey King because he's a decent laner against Doom. He does have to deal with Infernal Blade, but melee offlaners versus Monkey King. Monkey King can essentially zone them out solo, allowing the supports to create space and pressure other lanes. And with powerful roamers like Naga and Witch Doctor, that should be quite easy.
I love the setup they have with the Naga as well. Song into Wukong's command is pretty much unfuck-upable.
That's like the Naga
well put.
combo, except it's even better almost. Of course, you don't got the mobility, but you got the damage aplenty. Goddamn.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, and even just the smoke gang potential, you don't even need anyone more than the supports. You have net into Death Ward, net into Maldic Death Ward. That's going to kill anyone.
Yeah, and
you
got
can't
the
throw
vision
strike away.
Monkey King as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's yeah. There's going to be the easy ganks, easy kills so far for Marietta, and I like that. However, Rasta, the classic, and that's probably the strongest pushing hero picked up right now. Keep in mind, although pushing did get nerfed a little bit in the recent patch, the building bounties have been reduced. The patch that dropped, what was it today? I believe actually.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I didn't even read the patch notes. I completely forgot that it was patch day.
They changed the primary attribute bonuses and reduced building bounties were two of the main things that happened. It wasn't a humongous one.
Oh, really? So tell me about the primary attributes.
So strength used to be status reduction. What was the name of the stat? Was it
status resistance?
Status resistance. Now strength is magic resistance, and everyone gets magic resistance from strength, but strength heroes get it at a 25% increased rate. The same way agility heroes now get movement speed at a 25% increased rate in comparison to other primary attributes. And now intellect is the spell damage. So everyone still gets spell damage, but intellect heroes are going to get a 25% increase.
Right. So everyone gets those stats.
Yeah.
Do they? Wow. So all spells kind of got weak then because everyone now has more magic resistance. I wonder if they're going to adjust spell values.
But everyone has spell amp now though at the same time.
True that. Very true. You're actually right. Thanks for opening my eyes on that one. That's very obvious.
I think the change for strength makes sense because the status resistance from the attribute just felt weird. It just felt very. I don't know. It felt strange to me. It didn't fit.
It also felt kind of like non-factor sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
unless your name is Tiny.
Unless you're Tiny.
It's not like you're gonna. I don't think a lot of people in the previous patch were saying, I need more status resistance. I'll build a heart to stack strength.
Yeah, nobody has ever said that.
Speaking of things no one has ever done, we just had a Phantom Lancer pick, followed by an Earthshaker pick. Gentlemen.
What? That's
Who would have thought? One of the most classic counters in Dota. The guy who makes a ton of illusions versus the guy who does more damage based on how many people he echo slams.
I love this too. We've got the Monkey King versus the discount Monkey King.
Oh yeah. Oh, what if he has the MKB cosmetic too? This would be a perfect game for that.
You know, when they revealed the Monkey King at the TI, I thought it was a Phantom Lancer Arcana. I swear to God it was. Because Phantom Lancer has, all the ability.
Yeah,
he makes
that's what everyone
themselves. And he makes he's a trickster character, but yeah, no. Monkey King was a legit hero. I'm glad for him. Monkey King's a really fun hero to be in Dota.
I like him a lot. I I prefer him as the rolling position 4. I think it's very fun, but I love
Me
the
too.
fact that there's a hero that can go from position 4 to position 1. I feel like there's not too many heroes that can kind of split that role, because those are 2 roles I enjoy playing, and I think he's fun to watch. I don't know, man. Monkey King's a good hero. I think he's very well designed.
Yeah, I agree. He's really cool, and he obviously had some problems with being way too overpowered with that sight range with the tree dance at the start, and Jingu Mastery, the not having a cooldown timer and just being like a permanent buff until he used it was crazy. But
That was insane.
Yeah, since they balanced that out, the hero seems
Well,
very good.
to be fair, too, when Monkey King was at his strongest is when no one understood the mechanics. Like,
Yeah,
it's like people would just fight into Wukong's command and stuff, not realizing how like absolutely ridiculous that spell is. Like, if someone drops Wukong's command, you run away. It's not a spell
it
you
gives
really
him like
fight in
20
ever.
armor. Right?
Yeah, and that was like, you remember when the hero came out, he just used Wukong's command, and people would just keep running at him.
I have not
There he
seen
is.
this hero in a while.
People have been telling me he works well. I mean, he pushes, he lanes, he's a high movement speed, he offers a short cooldown AoE stun,
Which
a ton of damage.
Works with Naga as well, I guess. With the song, you can set it up if they can time it properly.
Marietta
Now-
lockdown is on another level this game.
Yeah,
I love it. One thing to keep in mind is having an int core never seems like a good idea against PL, a hero that's going to build a Fusel Blade and his illusions are going to destroy your mana pool. But Leshrac counter to that is actually just doing so much damage, he just melts the illusions. PL just can't even get the illusion army against a Leshrac when he has his ultimate up.
Yeah, this does not really look like the best game for PL. Even Monkey King can do a decent bit of damage. If he has Jingu up, he can use his Boundless Strike to maybe clear up a lot of the army as well.
Now, are we going to see a Diffusal Blade picked up on the support Naga to help deal with the Medusa? Probably not, because
That's super
illusions.
luxury, it sounds like.
Yeah.
That Lattice has to be swimming in money to be able to get that.
Yeah. Well,
Is this an option on Monkey, or do they just? I think they just brute force her, right?
Monkey
There's no
sometimes
need.
gets that
could
Fusel.
get it, grab it.
Yeah, Monkey sometimes gets that Fusel. Because it works on your Wukong's command.
Wukong,
as well,
yeah.
So yeah, that actually works. We'll probably be seeing it, honestly.
Now, so we're gonna have likely for the Aegis Medusa mid, PL safe lane, Doom off lane, and then strong combo in lane and roaming with Rasta and Sand King. And then the support Naga Witch Doctor we're talking about, I'm very excited to see what they do. And look at their lanes. Like those 2 supports have high kill potential. Look at the heroes they're going to be ganking for. A core Earthshaker, likely a core Earthshaker, a mid Leshrac, and a safe lane Monkey King. All of those heroes have a stun.
Kills.
And I think that those heroes have a very high probability of a successful laning phase. I wouldn't be surprised if we even see the Naga and the Witch Doctor potentially winning all 3 lanes. If the Aegis aren't quick to respond with teleports.
Yeah, as we touched on, their roaming pair is extra strong, and yeah, pretty much kill potential in every lane, no matter who they go and meet with. Leshrac, the Earthshaker, or the Monkey King, they've got great kill potential there. So everything you said, Carlton, I'm gonna rubber stamp it.
I appreciate it.
I said what you said, but in a different way.
I love it. That's why we're all here for each other. Now, it doesn't look like we're going to see anything fancy. In the playoffs is one of the times where I love to see, you really can't get away with just drafting comfort heroes and easy combos, which is a successful strategy during the pre-playoff season. There's a lot more strategies that need to be executed in the playoffs, and one of the strategies I love seeing is teams going for smokes early to get a bounty room kill or doing some fancy moves. So I gotta say, very excited for this match. The best thing I'm watching is a tree move around top lane beside a Doom, because Monkey King's hidden. I was really hoping to see some battles going on.
Carlton, that's not a tree.
Now, I don't think they've seen each other yet, but they're so close to each other. All right.
Man, I wonder how good you have to be at this game to be able to like memorize every single tree. So when you see stuff like that, you're like,
that one's the
trees
monkey.
don't exist there.
Well, one thing you can just do is just mouse over the edges of tree areas.
And if you get a reticle.
Little tip for dealing with them. So
Econometrics and Chocobo fighting for that creep wave in that dire jungle.
Now, Witch Doctor is... Yeah, he doesn't look like he wants to throw the cask. So Chocobo should be fine. And he
If
successfully
he
got
actually
it.
threw the cask.
Yeah, he can skill it now. He's in range for it.
Oh, Naga has illusions instead of
yeah.
net.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Still,
Shill.
like, keep it easy.
Oh
Wow,
man.
he's taking a lot of damage. Yeah,
So-
man, if he just threw the cask.
Are we going to see a Naga that's looking to just create a massive amount of stacks in the early game? Is that why you go illusion first on support Naga? Because you don't have the ability to kill unless you're going to do some crazy body blocking maneuvers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mankey's gonna go for a pretty early Battle Fury then. I think yeah, exactly as he said.
But
Use those
he also went
attacks,
for the Orbital
Battle
Venom.
Fury up quick.
Okay. Yeah, the Battle Fury would be a fantastic farming pickup, and that's going to make Monkey King able to
Oh
easily...
wait, this is a core Naga. Is
Wait,
it?
what?
She's just farming.
Is this a position 4?
No, well, Monkey King's over.
No, Monkey
he's
King's farming as
getting
well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
never
creep
mind.
wave that got pulled in the back.
Now, Earthshaker's actually been able to get into the bottom lane, looking down there, which is great for him. Now, the Earthshaker's main mechanics is he's going to use Fisher to pull the creeps back, block their path, and have them delay their time in the lane, which is going to keep him close to his tower. Especially playing against Rasta, a hero that just... If he gets in range of Shackles...
But he could be in some trouble here.
Oh.
If they get the Shackles out onto him. Chocobo's behind him.
He
He's
wants
just throwing the
to
damage right now.
go
He's getting him
closer.
low first. There we go. He's going to drop Burrow Strike. Oh, they don't even use the Burrow Strike yet. They've got the Shackles coming out. Plenty of damage. Chocobo's got the Burrow Strike forward, and that's first blood
Bye-bye.
going over. Picked up by Lucky 57.
Oh, on the PL. Oh, man, that feels good when your position 1 gets the first blood. And this PL is actually going straight into the Diffusal Blade. They want to be able to just crush the Leshrac and not let him come online. As Leshrac's a hero with a massive mana pool. He's likely going to build a Bloodstone, which doesn't offer a lot of stats. It offers a lot of mana to get burned, though.
Yeah. He could also obviously pick up that Kaya, which does have the mana loss reduction, which
Mhm.
does make you.
I think that's going to be a mandatory item.
Yeah.
Yeah, against the Diffusal.
Mm-hmm. Now, Earthshaker's playing up again, and there's 3 heroes bottom lane for Radiant right now. He's got to be careful here. He's only level 2. Yeah, I think he's going to
He
go back.
wants
and
to be
stick with the
slamming.
back. Now, Doom is surrounded by the supports for
There's the net.
They get
Marietta.
the net. Yeah, net's coming out. Maledict out onto him. Taiga getting as much damage as he can, but Zykon's pretty quick right now. The coconut will buy them a little bit of time, but Cobain still needs another couple seconds for another net. He's going to have it just in time. There it goes. Net's coming out, and it looks like they're going to get it over to
Boom.
the supports.
Not
We'll
before
throw out
he
a
throws the
Hadouken.
Hadouken of
I
death.
don't think I've seen this mirror image used once.
Yeah,
by,
was it a
Cobain.
miss skill?
I think it might have been because Riptide again there would have done a lot of work because that's minus 2 armor
Yeah.
with 3 people auto attacking.
Yep, exactly. That would have likely gotten Monkey King experience for that kill. He wouldn't have had to back out to go back to lane. And Earthshaker actually is allowed to get the pull off bottom lane. That's a pretty
Just
big
half.
deal.
But it's something.
But he might
yeah.
get caught out for it.
Chocobo's in the front right now. He's going to use the Burrow Strike. That gets Biology in range to use
Uh-oh.
that Shackle. Now, damage coming out. He's going to drop the Fissure, but it won't be enough. Chocobo gets the last hit this time. But better than
Now-
letting him get away.
Level 3 on PL, level 3 on Shadow Shaman, and level 2 now on Sand King versus Earthshaker, who's level 2. Getting
Earthshaker
close
doesn't
to
even
that.
have boots, by the way.
Econometrics is looking like he's in trouble. He's getting
Yeah.
chased down. Okay, Cobain's going to be there to make sure they get the net. Econometrics, he gets the Hadouken! Kills him! Zycon knows his limits here.
Maybe he should just try walking away.
Yeah,
but,
instead of TP.
he ends up losing 50 more gold because of that TP as well.
Now, we haven't talked much about the mid lane because it's been uneventful. No kills, no roaming, just a Medusa mana burning a Leshrac. But CS-wise, 21-0 for Medusa, 19-2 for Leshrac. So very close, even though Leshrac is having to lane without being able to use his Lightning Storm for CS, which he has put 3 points into.
Oh, he's actually maxing his Lightning Storm still. Interesting.
Lightning Storm did receive a small buff, not the one today, but the patch recently. I believe it's just
Descaled, so higher damage at lower levels and slow, higher slows at lower slow at early levels, but it comes on.
well,
No, it's just higher damage for lower slow.
avoiding Diabolic Edict means this Leshrac's not going to be a pusher. He wants to be a fighter. And I mean, as a caster, I gotta respect that play. I love it when people do that.
Definitely.
I'd rather watch you fight a player than a building.
top lane, Cyclone? No, never mind. They missed the spring.
Oh darn. Well, they still are keeping Doom at bay. Doom level 2, Earthshaker level 3. Now Doom can get extra farm with Devour, and he is a bit of a pain in the butt to kill with a minute cooldown, but when it's up, he has Scorched Earth, which makes him run faster and stay alive. Earthshaker does have the Fissure to pull creeps back, but he looks like he wants to try and play up in lane some more, which I
It's
think.
interesting that despite his deaths and the fact that Doom has a better ability to farm outside of the lane, that Doom is actually under-leveled compared to the Earthshaker.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's interesting that Earthshaker is still allowed to get in lane without using Fissure to pull the creeps back. He's been playing up quite a bit. And he's been punished twice, but they're leaving him alone again, allowing him to get more experience. However,
Well, he's getting slowed down again.
Hill's just going to go for this. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Now, has Mirror Image been used for any stacking maneuvers here?
I don't think so. Oh,
No,
it is
it
on
has-
cooldown. It's on cooldown. Just came off
Wow.
cooldown. It was used for something.
What is he doing with it?
They're
Yes.
trying to find Earthshaker in the bot, by the way. Biology hunting for him. Oh, Fisher's trying to get away. Can they see him?
Makes the
Oh,
TP back
no,
to
he
the
saw him,
tower.
but he used the Ether Sock instead of Shackles.
Oh, no. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. It might not have been ranged, or I guess he didn't know. But he might get caught out
maybe.
here.
Oh, yeah, here we go. The
Oh,
shackles.
no.
Now they've got Chocobo coming in. Spirit Lands as well from Lucky. That's another kill.
Bye-bye.
Cleaning up onto that Earthshaker.
Oh, all for naught. He got the TP, but it just literally
He
just
walks
walks in
right back
5 seconds
in the-
later. So, hey guys, I'm sorry that I dodged your gank. Here.
You
can
guys
see-
worked
and then you
really
just- yeah.
hard on that. Okay.
Goes right on back in.
Man,
Now,
that
here's some
snake versus,
ancients getting stacked by
Shrek.
Sanking bottom. So at least there is a stack. So this
Yeah,
will be
this
picked
is
up by
going to be
Medusa.
a 4th stack? Yeah, there's a 4 stack.
And Chocobo might get punished.
They might have seen a glimpse of that stack there.
I believe they are aware.
Yeah, that's
they're
a
gonna get
quadra
rewarded.
stack for LeBron James.
Now, once Earthshaker actually gets 6, he might be able to lane against PL solo. At least while he has Echo Slam up. If
Oh, they're
PL
coming around, wrapping around on
Oh, there's
Earthshaker
one
once
right
again.
in.
There's the Shackles. Lucky throwing the Spirit Lance out. Chocobo's coming in. He's going to have the Burrow Strike. He got it before he can get that
Bye-bye.
Enchant Totem out. And now
Oh, Lucky.
Econometrics. Uh-oh, Lucky. He's going to go
Oh,
to the
those
tower.
casts!
Yes.
Oh my god, there's so many here there, and then you hit him like 4 times.
Level 4.5 on Sand King or on Witch Doctor. What I like to see, getting him close to the death ward.
But this Earthshaker still doesn't have boots, boys.
Oh, poor guy. Yeah, he hasn't queued up.
So
Now, Leshrac playing up on mid lane didn't really seem to get anything out of it.
That's definitely interesting because Witch Doctor, he's only got level 2 cast. That's 4 bounces, but it definitely hit PL 14 times.
The math checks out. Oh, Earthshaker. Careful. I just see Rasta roaming around. I'm like, no, not again. Leshrac seems to be having a harder and harder time against Medusa.
Yeah, those snakes are not very healthy for his glowing body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Leshrac just trying to use spells on creeps, just so his mana turns into something.
Oh
Oh,
god, he
no.
loses all of his life because he got too close to Heart.
They
Oh,
still
he's
do have
not having
shrine
a good
available on the
time.
bottom. So Heart might be headed there. No, he's headed to base. You got a shrine, buddy.
Cobain is
Yeah,
he's
he's
got
gonna
out by
beat
Medusa
that force
and
upward.
Sand King.
Top lane,
This is-
Zycon might get caught here. Look,
Chocobo,
Econometrics is
I
very
don't think
low
they're gonna be
life.
able to get him.
thanks
Oh,
to the
Cobain
Medusa.
stays on the shrine. There they go. They're gonna be able to get Cobain up on the top. Taiga? No, he's not gonna get it. Nothing with Zycon. Yeah, it was all on the bottom. Unfortunately, Naga popped that shrine. No matter what, she was dead. I think so.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a wasted shrine.
Yeah. Maybe hoping someone TP. And now there's a very large stack bottom. Medusa's going to go ahead and try and farm this bottom one. This is
To help with some
pretty
burrow
big
strikes.
one.
That'll definitely quite possible. Oh,
Oh,
no,
Doom top lane.
a bunch. There we go. Getting chased under the tower. They're gonna use the boundless strike. It looks like did that hit?
Bye-bye.
Doesn't matter. Taiga's gonna bonk him on the head for one more. LeBron
Just
James, poor
rushed.
guy. He was trying to take the stack, and half of his split shots were going over to the small camp, which still isn't dead.
Thanks for that heal troll priest who's constantly healing him up.
Yes.
It's a one-man snake.
MVP small camp. Slowing down the farm. Heart's given up on mid. He just comes top. He's not dealing with Medusa anymore. He wants to cast
Diabolic
spells and have a
Edict.
mana bar.
He used a level 1 Diabolic Edict. Hey,
He's,
well.
he's sick of having no
Feels
mana
bad.
on Leshrac the whole game.
Yeah, that Kaya looks really good. That mana loss reduction, even from the snake. Didn't even think about that.
Oh, Earthshaker bottom lane. Poor guy.
Once again, getting caught up
Bye-bye.
in his own jungle. Found and
Lucky.
downed. They just do not like him.
He just
Yeah,
walks
we're
on
gonna
in, throws one spell, walks back to farming, gets the kill.
Tower's down though.
Yeah, first tower of the game.
Now, Monkey King's currently top net worth, just about to break 5k. Medusa is close behind him at 4,600, and Medusa still has a ridiculous ancient stack. I believe that is yeah, she has a triple stack ready for her.
No, that's a quad stack.
Oh, a quad stack then. Well, she's right. Yeah. She has quite a lot of potential net worth. Hopefully, it doesn't get taken.
That is 2 Thunder Highs, one Prowl, 1 Black Dragon, and a Prowler.
Unfortunately, it has the Prowler, so everyone has that stupid lifesteal in Elf region.
No, I mean, also having 1 Black Dragon means they all have armor as well.
Yeah.
Now Leshrakt's a hero that can constantly be pushing, and that's, I think, a very powerful aspect of cores in the current meta, or what can make a core very powerful.
He's taking a ton of damage from LeBron, though.
He has regen rune, though.
But you leave him a lane, you leave him alone in lane, and he can push your tower. He doesn't have to like wait for exorcism or any of his spells. 22-second cooldown on Diabolic Edict. And now, speaking of pushing, wards are used to claim a tower in the bottom lane.
Alright, Taiga, he's working on his Battle Fury right now. Not too far off of it. I think if he keeps this up, he'll have it done around 15 minutes or so. Maybe a little longer than that.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult for him to get it. He's completely free farming, top net worth. However, PL and Medusa are slowly closing in.
Yeah, he's just basically trading spots constantly with the Medusa.
Naga Illusion scouted out the stack, though. That's good.
They are. So as soon as Battle Fury is up, they'll likely make an attempt for it, which Monkey King's getting close to. Now, I'd like to see Leshract start fighting. I guess he's just trying to keep Medusa mid, just because they can't leave Leshract the lane alone in the lane, so Medusa has to stay there to stop him. If he gets left alone, he'll just take the tower.
He's mega frail right now. 3 right clicks from Medusa took him to half HP, just about.
Maybe they wanted to get some items on him before they start doing anything.
I can't remember which game it was, but I think it was a pro game where I saw an Earthshaker bait an enemy into going to their huge stack like that and just use Echo Slam to kill all of them. And I'm just kind of thinking that might happen this game.
I would love to see that. Alright, we got to smoke up. Lucky is heading into the enemy jungle, into the Marietta jungle. He's going to try and find out Mankey King. Mankey King? I sense something's up. Or at least he's farming this exceptionally safely. Oh, he's just going for the stack.
Just going for it.
Just doing it.
Mid lane almost dead. Witch Doctor TP's in right.
Econometric, yeah, TP's right into the middle. Death Ward's coming out. He's got the Maledict out onto LeBron James. Not going to take a ton of damage from that. Earthshaker, he drops the ultimate. There we go. Echo Slam doing a little bit of damage, but they don't have anyone here. It was just those two.
Yeah, at least he trades his life for Chocobo, which is worth a lot more than Earthshaker right now, because Earthshaker's a poor little boy.
Poor guy, yeah, but Echo Slam is on cooldown, so keep in mind. Now Leshract just takes off. In the meantime, the bottom tower was pushed, and then Leshract went top. Cobain is just going to use the illusions to farm a bit. So Cobain hasn't earned, so it's likely we're going to see Cobain want to join into the fights on Nagasire and get some earn charges going.
Oh, Nagasire just queued up a Radiance. That's greedy.
This is a 4-core lineup. This is the mirror image level 1, farming Naga.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Are they going to be able to support?
It's there anyways, which is going to hurt her farming a little bit. But I guess you can't be that greedy.
We'll see when the Radiance ends up getting finished. This is going to put a lot of pressure on Witch Doctor.
Can the map even support that much farming that they're going to be doing with the Naga Radiance added into the mix?
Yeah, I don't know. I
think Earthshaker will
Cobain might change his mind as well.
Fight. Yeah, and we'll see if he can even come close to it in a decent time. But Earthshaker's probably going to be looking to fight as soon as he gets blinked here. He won't be hitting too many creeps. I think their lineup, essentially, Marietta's not going to want to go late against the Medusa PL as well. So I guess they're going to hope that... I mean, I guess it's more for the fact that illusions can split push with it and the burn and the blind than actually trying to turn Naga into a core. But I guess late game she'd be decent.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get it, I mean, she will farm. Like, if you can get the Radiance on her, she will farm to the late game. She'll get 6-slotted pretty quickly.
Yeah. And I guess that's their insurance if it goes late against PL, who can just eventually overwhelm pretty much any carry. And Medusa, one of the best late game cores in the game, just due to how her mechanics work.
By the way, Medusa did take that stack. That gigantic stack. No problem.
One thing to point out is Medusa is a very tanky core, but she's not scared of Maledict like lots of heroes are, because she's losing mana when she gets hit, not just mana and health is getting split up, so she's not getting a lot of the HP removal, which is used to calculate Maledict's damage.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to how that works. That's kind of also why Masking Madness also used to be really good on her.
Oh no!
because-
Guess who's getting found in the bottom?
Oh.
His name is
Ooh.
Earthshaker. Ooh, he cancels the epicenter.
He turned around
with
though.
his Echo Slam, but yeah, Biology gonna shackle him up, and once again, Lucky pounding him down.
The Echo Slam did no damage to Chocobo.
Yeah.
I mean, they also changed it so it doesn't have a base damage anymore. Ooh, now.
Oh, but Chocobo is gonna find Taiga in Econometrics. My
Now-
goodness. Yeah, he was just using the Echo to cancel the epicenter. That's it. That's all he got.
Right.
Invis Rune on Leshrac. Is he gonna go for something? He might.
Psychon knows is there, so no
Oh, he
surprise.
just
He
gets
gets just doomed.
He's
yeah,
drops the
he
Doom.
used-
But
He used
Cobain's
Pulse
coming in.
Nova first, so he's gonna lose all his mana. That's the worst part about this.
For no damage.
So get this off of me so I can stop glowing.
Oh, he
That's
hates
half of
it.
his mana gone. But that is a Doom down, which
Yeah,
is,
and now there's
now-
one going. He has Invis.
Now he used his invisibility. It was calculated. He wanted to bait that Doom out because he's ready to go.
but
they
Biology
know.
waiting
A
right
little bit of team
behind him.
it, but this is gonna turn so bad. PL's right
Hard
by
saw it,
as
Hard
well.
saw it.
Oh, and deciding to back.
Hard
Disciplined.
saw it.
Witch Doctor's pushing up bottom lane. So Witch Doctor's getting a little bit of soul XP, but he does have Death Ward, so he should be good to go.
Hey, he wouldn't hate more levels of Death Ward.
Fair enough.
Taking
Now-
quite a lot of damage though.
Naga has
I guess
Mass
he's
Madness
Chocobo in
and
the base.
Yasha. That's a very fast farming
Check
item.
what he's
though.
gonna eat the Boundless Strike now. Here comes Earthshaker as well. Earthshaker,
Fisher?
can he
Come on,
get
Fisher.
him? He's gonna
Oh,
guess.
no!
No, he misses Chocobo by the slightest bit, and he's gonna be able to TP out.
XD drawn on the map.
Who was that? That's Chocobo who drew that.
Yeah.
I love Chocobo. That guy's funny. He actually cast him a bunch of time in Echo League as well, Wu and I.
This caster, please. We got you, buddy.
Yeah, we saw it.
So Monkey King went for Battle Fury, a great farming item, but it also combos well with his Boundless Strike. He's going to go for Shadow Blade next, so he's going to combine the farming item and the fighting item. The well-balanced carry, and he actually finishes it. It's going to be brought out on Courier. It's also another thing to point out with
Oh,
Shadow
no.
Blade on Monkey King is he
Let's
can drop
track. He's
Wukong's.
going for this haste rune, but Biology's gonna
Oh,
find
no.
him. They get the Burrow
Oh,
Strike. They
boy.
get the shackles. They get everything.
He got melted.
Oh no! And now the coconut already went out, and it didn't go to Lucky. Lucky's chasing him down with the illusions right now. No, they're not going to pursue it any further. We do have Monkey King with the Shadow Blade, dropping the Wukong's command directly
Boy.
onto Shadow Shaman. He will get his
You
revenge.
also survive. I think Aggies want to push now that Wukong's command and Death Ward are committed to Arasta.
Yeah, but at least there's no Death Ward to help them push, though.
Look at Cobain is almost the same level as the Doom. Level 9 and level
They
10.
get a Burrow Strike through onto Earthshaker. Oh, Earthshaker. Again, buddy. Oh, he's getting
Oh,
a
no,
lot of
it's
damage out, and
actually-
he's got TPs coming in, turning it straight around. That was his plan all along. Let him underestimate him.
That's going to get him
Oh,
close
they're going to get a
the-
song. They're trying to get Lucky. Lucky makes it out.
We're sure you're getting close to Blink Dagger now. Maybe we can see
Great
a
play
strong
by him.
reveal.
He also picked up the kill on the. I believe he got the last hit on that. No, actually, never mind. It was Taiga's Battle Strike, obviously, on the Deuce. Just getting with the tip. Also,
Now-
by the way, that Battle Fury, the cleave does not work on the Boundless Strike anymore. I'm not sure if it ever
Oh.
did, but yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
Interesting.
Dire's top tower
Now-
is under attack.
So we're actually, I think we're going to see the Radiance Naga. Cobain's getting quite close.
You alright?
And Witch
No
Doctor
problem.
just tried to ward on top of a hill and didn't have sight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, Earthshaker now has enough money for Blink Dagger. So he's going to go home heal, and
Yeah,
this
straight
is where we're gonna see the
home.
reveal. Now, do they have a smoke
can
on
do with it.
anyone?
Still 80 seconds until his Echo Slam is up, so this reveal is just going to be a gank with an enchant with him. Or you can just have to wait it out about a minute and try to do with an Echo Slam.
And yeah, Earthshaker picks up the
Radiant's
smoke.
middle tower is under attack.
Monkey King still farming. Now Monkey King's managing to stay ahead of Medusa, which is impressive.
Well, they find Doom in the river, but Hart decides to back off.
And that's the power of Monkey King's Battle Fury against the Mask of Madness Yasha Medusa. Medusa's going for Scotty Butterfly, so she's going to be very difficult to kill.
Oh,
Oh!
top.
Snipe show! He just got squished.
Yep, Econometrics just got him there with the Maledict to Death Ward, but the TP from Taiga just helping him finish him off. But the final blow does go with the Econometrics thanks to that Maledict there.
Now, both teams seem to be playing pretty slow. The only conflicts we've seen have been around the river, halfway through the map. Both teams content just to farm right now, and Monkey King Battle Fury is keeping him pace with Medusa, but I do think that the Aggies are aware that Naga's going for a Radiance, because that's quite a lot more pressure going into the late game that I'm not sure if they're going to be expecting.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like with a Leshrac and a Battle Fury Monkey King on the same team, then the Naga has been able to farm as much as she did.
Now, so there's going to be a Bloodstone first on Leshrac. I'm still waiting to see the... Oh, here we go. I think we're getting ready for the smoke mid from Marietta. There it is.
Echo Slam is up now.
No, ideally they want a lot.
Shadowblade leading the charge. You should be able to see Zycon there. He's going up to the high ground. No. Rotating around, not connecting anywhere. Mid tower gets denied. They know that there's people there. Maybe they're going to wrap back around towards the mid.
Oh, Medusa is coming their way. This would be a perfect kill if they knew. Only if they knew. They say
They found him. Taiga's there. All right, they've got the Coconut. They've got the Balance Strike. They've got the Maledict. They've got the Death Ward. They've got everything in the world. Goodbye, Medusa. C'est la vie. They're even going to commit the song. Are they looking for a counter initiation here? They're bringing Heart in. They won't look like they want to go into Zycon. Zycon's just going to TP out! Or blink out, excuse me.
Bye-bye.
Boom!
Nice very smooth. Didn't turn around and look back. Just another day at the office
Smelling
for
my
Doom.
blue sparkly dust from my blink.
Oh, here's another guy.
That is another guy.
Squished again. Everywhere he goes.
Bug stumping.
Now, Medusa is the best kill they could have gotten there. Doom would have been nice, but he got away. Medusa's what they wanted, much better than grabbing a support. That's the Bloodstone picked up. So, again, we're going to be seeing more fight. Oh, not right after he gets the Bloodstone.
Oh,
Leshrac
no.
gets found. No!
There we go.
He can't even deny
Just
himself.
picks that up. He's getting caught. Taiga's going to jump in. He
Okay.
throws the Balance Strike. They've got Econometrics behind him. Here comes the bouncing cast. Taiga taking a lot of damage. He's underneath the wards. He's got to be really careful. Econometrics keeping him alive, but he's getting beat down by the PL Illusion Army. They're going to pick him up. One last shot from the wards will do it. Now Taiga just comes in and slaps Shadow Shaman. Hey, get off him.
So that
Well-
ends up being a 3-for-2 trade, but of course Leshrac did lose like 5 stacks of Bloodstone after just getting it.
Oh, that hurts so bad. He didn't even have it for more than a half a minute. Now,
Wait, they made him pay for it.
Earthshaker and Leshrac are having a difficult time getting into this game, getting to the game. We saw in the laning phase, even Earthshaker died a lot, but Monkey King is having no problem holding it down by himself, picking up the Echo Saber now. It's a very powerful item on Monkey King. He wants to get 4 attacks off to get his Jingu Mastery online, and Echo Saber is just an immediate 2.
Dire's top tower.
Monkey King's still looking very powerful. He can farm, he can fight, and it looks like Marietta just wants to prioritize farming for a bit longer. Song up in
Scotty
less than a
already
minute.
finished by Medusa.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
Well,
we
sure
need to
for
see Medusa
Scotty
in a real
Rush.
fight. Medusa's been picked off. We haven't actually seen her take an actual fight. She might be too much for Marietta to handle. She's getting quite large.
Monkey King hits level 20, gets the 50% bonus
Oh,
strike.
Monkey
top
King gets
room.
spotted. He's hexed up. Now they're going to drop.
Oh.
No, they don't have the Doom out yet. Putting a lot of damage. He hasn't dropped the Wukong's command. Here comes the Epicenter doing a ton of damage. Wukong's command goes out, but he's almost dead. He's trying to make his way away from the Medusa, but no chance in hell.
And right into Roshan.
Gets the 20 armor from the Wukong's command, but already at the 200 HP by the time he got it out, so didn't end up
And then
mattering.
no supports there, whereas we had a triple burrow coming out from Sanking on the Aggies. Medusa and Witch Doctor were hanging out mid lane, not able to support their course.
How nice is this? As soon as you pick up the Scotty, you can pick up the Roshan Aegis for yourself.
How nice is as soon as you pick up the Bloodstone, you go down to 6 charges. Oh boy, Leshrac just wants a break, man.
Oh my god, they're only giving like how much mana regen? Because the mana regen got changed on that, right? 0.35 mana regen per second, per stack.
He should have just bought like a ring of Basilius for mana regen if he's gonna bring us down to 6 stacks. Oh, this feels so bad.
Yeah, maybe going for Kaya might have been a better idea. But of course, he wants the health as well. So, I mean, you gotta build Bloodstone on Lestrak. That's like one hero that absolutely requires it.
It's great on him, but he, yeah, he needs some fights to go right. He needs to stay alive at the end of a fight. Now, Doom is up. Medusa Stonegaze is up very shortly. Epi is up still for just over an hour, a minute, and we're gonna slow the game back down again. And Marietta is closing in on the Radiance for Naga, and that's a ton of pressure in the lanes. And actually, she picks it up right now. There it is.
700 mana, there it is.
And now keep in mind, that's also going to help with the mischance in team fights.
Yeah. Monkey King is going for the BKB next, so not a Diffusal inside. We don't know if he actually gonna go for it or not, but they might need it to burn through 2,000 mana that Medusa has.
Yeah. Diffusal is just a very straightforward counter to Medusa, who shares mana and HP when she takes damage. So just being able to burn very efficient. Now Medusa picks up Eagle Song. She's getting humongous. Are they going to be able to deal with her? And even with they still that 700 mana Taunt at 20. So powerful. Just massive survivability increase. Now, are we smoking up here? We have some people, some heroes of Marietta hanging out mid lane. Looks like they're just hanging out. Not sure what they want to do with Aegis missing on the map.
Yeah, this Nagasar is like building complete carry. He's going for Boots of Travels next into a Manta style. At least according to a quick buy.
Wants to just abuse his ability to farm all over the map, keep lanes pushed out constantly. This could be a get cozy. We might be spending a few hours together tonight.
This looks like it's going to go for a very long game because with Cobain's build, I don't think Pioneer's looking to finish this game anytime soon. There's a Medusa on the other team.
Definitely. Now Medusa crushes illusions in the actual fight. Stonegaze doesn't it just kill illusions? Immediately kills, and then she has the split shot. Yeah.
Even without turning them into stone, they just as soon as they stare at them, they just disappear.
Yeah. And Marietta wants to be on the map, crossing the river, but not going much farther. Heart's going to go for BKB, which I like. It's going to help Heart stay alive and maybe regain some Bloodstone charges. Although he's still a ways away from even getting back to where he was when he started.
Man, that butterfly vision for Medusa. She's farming so quickly.
Very. Speaking of farming, Witch Doctor goes for the 120 gold per minute at 15. I think that's smart. He's going to be in this game for a while. Get the max value out of that. But there is a timer with Rasta. He can end games quite quickly. We saw him just use wards. Undefended T2, and they're going to push in for the T3.
And here they go. They're about to fight. The Aggies, they're up on the high ground, chipping away at the tier 3 right now. Marietta can't let this happen for too much longer. They do use the fortification. Taiga dropping the Wukong's command. Here he goes. They got Thunder into Medusa as well. Keep her down as long as they can. They're going to use the Echo Slam as well, doing so much damage. Chocobo is made of paper. They've got a respawn coming on the PL, but they've got enough people here to quickly smash him down. And they are just going to even that straight up, kick him off. And they're ready to go do some
11 charge Bloodstone, boys.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's back.
He's coming back.
Man, that Echo Slam though was so good. And also that Doom was, I think, the wrong target. They doomed the Monkey King after he got all of his spells out. And Monkey King just stood his ground. It's like he just got his Jingu Mastery stacks and just kept fighting. The Doom did absolutely nothing.
Speaking of standing his ground and fighting, I don't know if any of you guys have the fight recap open, but let me read you back some damages done by the Dire team and tell me who did this much damage. One hero did 608, one did 345, one did 941, one did 967, and one hero on Dire, that team fight, did 6,218 damage. Any guess which hero that was?
Was that the Earthshaker?
His name was Monkey King.
No, of course. They fought the
Man
entire
auto-attacking the entire fight with the Battle Fury.
Yeah, with Wukong's command as well. Crazy.
Fight went well.
The Earthshaker getting solo pick now. Might pay for it though. Top lane.
Oh, I think he'll be fine. He's being cocky though.
He's running. Nah, he's just trying to make sure that he stuns Doom up as long as he can. Wants to wait out the burning so that he'll be able to blink out in case he is in trouble. Yeah, the Scorched Earth.
Excellent.
Well, It looks like we might slow the game down again. Naga loving this, farming everywhere, especially emphasizing taking the Aggies jungle camps, which is just reducing potential net worth for them. Earthshaker and Doom are still goofing
Earthshaker's
around
still
top
here.
lane.
And Earthshaker's going to pay for it. He
Oh my
got out
gosh.
and he came back.
He wasn't happy
Why?
with his lane, and he's trying to redeem himself. And it's not going to well. Now, Medusa found some food in the river. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that was quick.
Very, very simple. Right click, kill a hero.
But thanks to that last fight, Cobain has a boost of travels fish on Naga Siren, so pushing out
He's everywhere.
these lanes are going to be very easy for her to do. But mid lane is going to be in trouble.
She can continue to take jungle camps as well. Now, Naga Siren is above Doom, catching up to PL.
Now Wukong's coming in the mid.
Yeah, there they go. They're trying to go onto the Medusa. Medusa's going to be able to get out of there very quickly. Gets force staffed away.
Yeah, I think they need to have Maledict if they want that one to work, because you even saw how long it took Monkey King to kill Medusa last fight, and that was with Maledict, and she was in the middle of Wukong's command, the most dangerous part.
Oh, she's going to get clipped by Splitter.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
love
Song
it.
set up. And they
look
go
at where
Tiger.
PL
He doesn't have
Medusa
Wukong's though.
goes.
Econometrics, he's going to be here trying to get them. They don't set anything up with it. They do get the net and a couple earn charges out. But now here comes Heart. They're going to stop. They use the Toge's. Now it's just the back. The Aggies.
Bye-bye.
That was so, like, neither team was able to set anything up there.
I think Marietta is extremely disciplined with these defenses, though. They know how they want to play these fights. That was, as soon as Stonegaze comes out, they bound the strike and back up. They use the stun. As soon as wards come out, they Naga Song and they kill the wards. Marietta is proving that they understand how to play competitive Dota. This isn't just teams picking heroes they're comfortable on and running at the enemy. This is a serious team. And I'm feeling good about Marietta and these defenses and these team fights. And I think they know exactly what they're doing going into the late game now.
They would love to get this game going on to like 60 minutes in. Bot lane again, Earthshaker and Doom going away at each other.
Duking it out. Yeah, they're going to drop the Doom right now onto the Earthshaker. Earthshaker trying to run away. Shadow Shaman is here to help out. Lucky coming in as well. C'est la vie, Earthshaker. Yeah, that's not home over there.
Well, what's Earthshaker's problem, man? Why does he hate this Doom so much?
Yeah, Earthshaker's just getting into scraps, getting beat up. He doesn't have his team there to back him up. Well, I mean, it's just more time where Marietta is happy to. I guess Earthshaker doesn't agree with the strategy of farming, and he just wants to be on the other side of the river.
Look at this Roshan timer.
Ooh, hello, coming up soon. Now this is Roshan number 2. Don't let
like
Medusa get a cheese. Please don't let Medusa get an Aegis and a cheese.
It's no 14-second, but that one is pretty quick.
Yeah.
Medusa closing it on 25 as well. So Medusa with cheese is insane because she again uses mana and health as her health. So cheese is just ridiculous, just absolutely insane on her.
And
she
health
can easily
and
drop
mana,
it
which is health.
Yes. You can just drop it easily. Drop the Ring of Aquila, maybe even the Morbid Mask, maybe even her boots. It's not wherever she goes. She's gonna kill everyone if she has cheese. Now there's a look at this. They're baiting Doom because they know Earthshaker's gonna try and solo kill him again.
I like how you say that. They're beating you because they knew Earthshakers would come after him.
Maybe Earthshaker has a problem with him. He wants to be the alpha off lane in this game. He keeps running after him and getting caught out.
Maybe they play against.
Look at this. Earthshaker senses something. He sniffs him out. He's heading bottom.
So Heart is going to be the next item for that PL, which makes a lot of sense considering all the AoE damage over on the side of Pioneers.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, they're going to be able to find the Medusa getting absolutely just beat to pieces right now. LeBron James not going to be able to make it out of there. One more monkey. Look at that. Look at that exit guard monkey. Just going to smack her on the dome right as she tries to leave the Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome. Oh, they might find a Doom.
Monkey fight.
Doctor. I don't think they're going to get.
There, he has no backup from a mile away. Get out of here.
Now, once again, Monkey King did an absolutely insane amount of damage, 2,600. Leshrac was the next at 742. So Monkey King is pivotal to Marietta's team fight. I think the best way for the Aggies to handle Marietta is if they can catch Monkey King. It doesn't seem like Marietta is going to stand a chance against them.
Yeah, Monkey King is almost level 25, by the way.
Vast majority of their damage.
He's level 25
Up on the
talent.
high
Oh,
ground.
look at Earthshaker. He wishes he had Echo Slam so bad. Oh, he hated that. PL illusions on top of a creep wave.
Look at he's been
Smacking the
hitting
ball.
this tower for 10 minutes.
But the
They
creeps
did
are finally coming in. Medusa's still 30 seconds away, so they can still take this, I think.
That was
Oh, they
silly.
committed
They're gonna drop
wards.
the
They
serpent
can
wards.
song.
Yep.
They're not
Aggies
even going to use Song.
down the
They
wards,
don't need to.
beating away. Look at this. Taiga's beating these things down so quick.
Oh.
There he goes. All right, they get a burrow strike through onto 3. Now the Doom comes
that's
out
a good
onto
Doom.
Monkey King. Monkey King could be in some trouble, but here comes the Death
The
Ward, the
cast?
Splitter. They're doing the damage. The cask is about to go out. Chocobo Biology, taking them down. And those 3 are gonna be gone, girl. While Medusa can only help and look on in 5 seconds as she's here, but not gonna be able to do too much unless they get the buybacks. Meanwhile, the
Taiga
fight
heals
in
his
the mid
entire life
Earthshaker.
pool with one boundless strike.
Earthshaker died.
Support of the year with that cask that just went to maximum bounces on exclusively heroes. What?
I think.
That was insane.
Did he pick up the controllable cask talent? Because it sure fucking feels like it.
I don't know what he did, but he just like chain stunned 3 heroes and they just killed them on top of tower. That was ridiculous. Well, Monkey King is remaining at top net worth and now with a lane of racks. This is Monkey King is loving it. Everywhere Monkey King goes, success follows for Marietta.
He's level 25 now. He gets the double Wukong's command size.
Oh yes, I love it. Monkey King's 25 talents are both very strong. However, I
Yeah,
love the
plus
size
100
because
armor.
that
is-
deals
it's not
with
bad.
how easy it is to just counter with a Force Staff, as we saw when Medusa was pushing mid. 1 Force Staff and she was out of Wukong's command.
So Monkey King does go for Ayascati, which makes sense to keep them in that Wukong command even longer.
And that's gonna, getting caught in there is gonna help Leshrac down on top of you, with Shivas as well. So if you get on top of, if you get caught in the Wukong's command, you're in awful shape. You're gonna be dealing with the control of Earthshaker. You're gonna be dealing with the slow of Scotty on the Wukong statues, and the slow of Shivas on Leshrac. Marietta's just gonna keep slowing down. Marietta knows exactly how they want to take these fights, and they're just building to emphasize that. Get the invisible Monkey King on top of someone in Wukong's command, and if the other team's in Wukong's command, they're dead. And all Marietta's doing is getting items and heroes that keep people inside Wukong's command.
Marietta smoked out. They're gonna find Shadow Shaman. I don't know if that's the one they want. Yeah, they're not gonna
I
go
think
for
they
it.
know they're smoked. Yeah, they're playing it really careful.
Are they gonna find Chocobo?
Oh yeah.
Chocobo. He's got an Invis rune, so I don't think Earthshaker noticed that his dust actually got popped
And
because he was
gem
Invis
on
from
him.
the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, King has to be careful. He can't risk losing that gem walking into a sentry. Naga's just pushing out bottom some more, which is going to
Yeah,
get pushed
speaking of Naga
pressured by
Siren.
creeps as well.
He finished Manta style as well. This Naga Siren is getting really big.
And she's going to continue applying a ton of pressure, making it difficult for Aggies to even claim an objective if they win a fight, because all the lanes are going to be pushed in. And there's still the T2, that low health as well, top, that I think would be easy for Marietta to rat with Naga, or even just, it's not going to get defended. Now
Speaking
Roshan
of
still
talent,
is up.
Medusa got the level 25 talent to split shot using modifiers, so everyone's going to be slow in the fights.
Speaking of AoE Scotty, we're just going to have the slow motion team fights between Wukong Command and Shivas on Marietta, and split shot on Aggies.
Yeah, no one's going to move.
And here we go, getting rid of the shrine, so this is going to set them up for Roshan if they want to go for it. Monkey King's turned into a tree.
Oh, but LeBron James is here. They're going to be able to drop the wards on top of Earthshaker. Earthshaker, the first one to go down once again. They throw Wukong's command, but it's more of a zoning one because they look like they want to leave. No, Cobain is in the back line. Oh, they're still fighting up against the Witch Doctor in the back line. Yeah, they're going to have to back up, and that'll be 2 claimed for the Aggies.
But are
Yeah,
they going to
those-
be able to do anything? I think they need to go for Roshan right now while Wukong's command's down. Yes, here we go.
Taking those shrines are like no longer free anymore. I remember when the shrines were first introduced, people just kind of took them so freely, but nowadays I see so many teams going for those and then just losing team fights because of it. Just being way too obvious with it.
Well, you go into the fight with the enemy team knowing your position because you're giving sight by auto-attacking it.
Yeah. So that's going to be Aegis Medusa. She's
And-
going over to Phantom Lancer, who has the heart.
Oh boy, yeah, Phantom Lancer is going to be quite difficult to deal with. However, he still is great for Echo Slam, regardless of the health of his illusions. It doesn't really change if an ally is
A
standing
heart
on
in the
top
bot
of
lane. Oh wow, Chocobo just completely whiffs his Saboro strike against him. Never mind, heart's fine.
I would also like to point out Leshrac is at 16 Bloodstone charges. That is a net positive after
Don't you
a
start at
terrible
6?
start. I don't think you start at 14. Begins with 14 charges.
Yep, because of 14 charges. So he gets 2.
Yeah, he's up. He's doing it.
He's
Hey,
up,
it's
yeah.
better than when he was at 6. Now, Earthshaker's invisible. It looks like he wants to probably go and find Doom somewhere by himself.
Well, while there's not much happening here, I just want to ask Carlo, Golgi, do you guys like segues?
Sure.
Yes. Tell me about
Good. Because I got to tell you, this Monkey King Arcana looks pretty good. And you know who else has an Arcana? That would be
Who?
Pudge.
Oh my
What?
God.
Tell me more. Is there any way I can get one?
We are giving away. Okay, hold
there's
on.
a
I have
team
to
fight,
stop
though.
because Medusa's getting beat down in the bottom. Wukong's command is out on top of her. She's almost out of the circle, not taking a lot of damage, completely out of mana now. Couple more shots. Taiga, they're just gonna be shooting away. It looks like it's taking a while, but Taiga will finally beat her down. She is, of course, gonna respawn with that Aegis. They get the pop out over onto Chocobo. Now LeBron James, life number 2 is coming back in. The Marietta is gonna take that as their signal to leave, and leave they shall, losing no one on the retreat.
And Naga pushing in top lane. Well, that's been going on.
Okay, I think this would be a good time to finish the.
Yo,
talk
but
about
if you
the
want a
Arcana.
Pudge Arcana, if you are after a Pudge Arcana, stick with us. In between the games, we will be giving one away in the chat. It's not with stream elements, so don't be typing in, don't be spamming that exclamation point giveaway. And as I say that, people are going to
I
start
should
spamming that.
type it? Okay, I'll type it.
Yep.
Exclamation giveaway was?
Pay
Okay.
attention to, it was Cryptic last time. I'm sure it will be him again. He will be running, so pay attention to what he's telling you in the chat, and we will be giving that away. All right, we're
Song
going to
to
have
set
a
up.
song to set up. There they go. They're taking out the Serpent Wards, looking like they're ready to go onto Medusa. They don't have Wukong's command available right now. They don't have Echo Slam. They're just going to have to try and delay this out as much as they can. The Aggies, they're up on the high ground. They're looking invincible right now. Here we go. LeBron James is going to pop that BKB. Zyklon taking a ton of damage. He's going to have to pop his BKB. LeBron James pops the Stone Gaze and now is splitting around doing the damage. We'll have a sacrificial Witch Doctor, but that's the only loss so far. Now the Barracks taking quite a lot of damage. They get the Split Earth onto Medusa, and there's the Wukong's command. LeBron
Hello.
James pops
Oh,
that cheese,
jeez.
trying to make his way away. He's pretty fast right now, but he is getting completely taken down by the Marietta team, and there they go. That is the kill that they wanted.
And they might get
Oh, no,
more.
Lucky? He has
Lucky.
BKB.
Oh,
He
no,
doesn't matter.
baby, but they've got net. It's not gonna matter. No buyback available on the Monkey, or not the Monkey King, excuse me, the Phantom Lancer.
If you're going to get 2 kills, I mean, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good kills
I
to
don't
get.
understand how Lucky was still caught out there. Why didn't he back up with the rest of his team? I
It
guess
only
he was
took
trying to
5
help
minutes to
Medusa.
kill Medusa.
Yeah.
Really well executed, though. As soon as the Wukong's command came out, it was a different fight for Marietta, who had a rough start.
Oh,
Earthshaker's
buyback on
role
Medusa.
completely changed to just using every single enchant totem and Fisher. He had to keep Medusa inside the Wukong's command. I think we need another Force Staff on Aegis to deal with Wukong's command. They need to be able to get
Definitely
Medusa
agreed.
out of there. That's the only way I think Marietta can kill her.
And right now, the only reason Medusa is even sustaining through these so well is because of Butterfly, who's helping her dodge third of the attacks.
Monkey
of
King
the
is
Monkey
missing
King's
a
landing.
lot, yes.
Yeah, but Monkey King is going for the MKB now, which I'm assuming gonna sell the Battle Fury for? I don't know. Battle Fury is still important against PL.
It is.
Invis? Sell
Could
Shadow
maybe-
Blade? I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't think he sells the Shadow Blade, because that's what's initiating these fights. That's what's letting him get Wukong's command
Yeah.
like right with Medusa right in the middle. And I think
It's hard.
Obviously, he's going to backpack. He's going to use the Shadow Blade and backpack it for the MKB.
Nice. He could. I'd love to see
Yeah.
that.
He's quite 6 slotted right now.
Now Naga's gonna put a butterfly on top of the Radiance, making her
It's gonna
extremely
be
difficult
Moose.
to deal with.
He puts his boots in his backpack.
Yeah. In his boots.
I mean, he got the tree dance to move around, I guess. And he got the butterfly move speed as well. But he is still quite slow without it.
Yeah, 329.
Poor little Monkey King.
But he does need all these items, as you're saying.
And the game could be won in one fight as well. So just building to win the next fight is completely fine.
And this greedy Naga build has been working for him. Naga Star now level 25. Goes for the -6 Riptide armor. So her Riptide now
Oh,
uses
yes.
armor by 11. Got the Octarine core on
yes.
herself, working for a butterfly. That's going to be what, the 3rd butterfly, 4th butterfly of this game? It's going to be 2 butterflies per team.
Everyone loves it. Great item. Nobody wants to get attacked. But how many MKBs? Just the one.
Just the one.
I've got fun trivia for you guys. There are 6 heroes with a higher base move speed than Monkey King has right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, Monkey King is
Enchantress.
really slow move speed, hey? Yeah,
Pugna.
Enchantress definitely gotta be up there. Enchantress, like,
Enchantress is the number 1 at
Fastest?
340. Coming in second, Keeper of the Light and Pugna with 335, and then Lishrak, Luna, and Skywrath with 330. All
I had
have
no
higher
idea
move speed
that
than him right now.
Puddle was so fast. I knew Pugna was, but I didn't know he was as fast as Pugna.
Puddle's the man. Oh, smoke popped by Monkey King in the trees.
You gotta get out
Trying to
of there.
make his way away. Oh, they're gonna find econometrics. Maybe they think he was the one. No, they know that Monkey was around. I think they caught sight of him. Econometrics is trying to get out. That's fine. Monkey says better him than me.
Earthshaker's inside the enemy base, and Naga's about to be inside from the top lane.
Sacrificial
sorry,
lamb
Aggies.
as he was literally hexed into a lamb. Or I guess the ram, right?
It counts.
I count it, definitely.
Yeah, I counted it too. Butterfly finish for Naga Siren. By the way,
Now-
Naga Siren has now overtaken that PL. This position.
Can you guys spot Earthshaker on the map?
It might be in trees.
What is this, an MZS play?
He is ready and waiting. The Predator.
He's
not
looking for that
putting
doom.
prey.
Biology's in there? No, what's he doing? He's
He's
got
up
a
to
TP
something.
available, like-
This is a backdoor, dude. He's going to like wait until he has enough money for Necro 3 and buy Necro 3 and backdoor.
Oh, it's the ultimate plan. Unstoppable.
The long con.
Just keep setting them out from the trees. Where are these coming from?
They must have a hole. They must be tunneling into our base.
And Aegis don't really have the ability to cross the river. And especially it's a huge deal with Naga taking her camps, taking the Aegis camps with illusions. Naga's now going for a heart, trying to out PL the PL.
Illusion heroes in a nutshell.
Yeah, oh boy. Now, Monkey King's still top 1 now. We're pretty much tied with Medusa, but it's impressive how he's been able to keep this up.
By the way, Heart's Bloodstone is back at 14 charges.
No. No, Leshrac.
Very
Come on.
nice.
Oh, look at that 25 on Leshrac, though. Plus
What is-
3-second
what
duration on the slow. Holy.
Wow.
That's
4
That's
seconds slow
insane.
for 75%?
Think
And
about how
that
we've
doesn't
been-
decay either.
we've been talking about the Marietta's desire to control people inside Wukong's command. Yeah, that Leshrac talent at level 25, that'll do it. That'll for sure do it. That's pretty insane.
I disagree with this. I think he should have gone for the
A
explosion.
Heart is getting chased down. I
Yeah,
love
he's got his BKB up. He's going to be able to drop that
Come on,
sheet. He's now
Bloodstone.
running away from Lucky still. Wukong's command is dropped in the back. They got to be careful. Hex up onto Taiga right now. Taiga's looking like he's in a bad spot, taking a ton of damage. Doomed, and now even turned to stone. The Aggies are turning this around,
Oh, wow.
beating down the Earthshaker. Only the Naga is going to survive. They're all
Wait, what's she
pretty
doing in
low.
top lane, though?
Yeah, top lane is getting taken. At least the range racks. Just the range lags.
Radiant's top barracks
She's
are
going for more.
There needs to be some
More
buybacks here.
illusions in there. Yeah, buybacks
Yeah.
getting used up. Taiga's up. They've got Heart as well. Some damage going to the melee barracks.
can
They've
really
got the
get anything?
fortification. They don't have Wukong's command here, and it's going to be such a hard time killing LeBron James.
LeBron had double damage that fight, by the way, the last fight. That's why he was doing so much damage. I just
my
realized.
God.
Aggies, they get their melee racks and they're out. But
They might get caught still.
By the way,
Naga-
top melee backs
look
is
at Naga.
taken.
They,
Oh,
they
that's
see
a-
They're going to have to
the
fortify.
Medusa.
The fortification's going to be
There's a
enough.
fight mid lane, though.
Yeah, fight breaking out in the mid. Zyklon in the front. Chocobo gets a bro strike forward onto Heart, but Heart
Uh-oh.
is now just pumping
Bye-bye,
out the
bye-bye.
damage. That Leshrac damage hose is turned on full blast.
This is Roshan with Refresher Shard.
And what's Naga gonna be up to? I mean, Naga's
they
making
know.
that feel so
They've got
bad.
to stop this.
How do you get a
PL
double?
can't even stand against these illusions.
Buyback TP's in. Roche
They're
is getting
TPing
ready to
about
go
only
down. They need to do
five.
this pretty quickly. Lucky's
Nope,
coming in. He's trying to doppelwalk in. No, everything is picked up already. And now Zyklon in Lucky. Could they be in a bad position? Here comes the Wukong's command from the top. They've got a fissure out as well, blocking the rest of the team. LeBron James can't get in the fight. No, there he is. He gets close enough. He's shooting away. He's got him stoned up again. The Aggies, can they take another fight? Taiga's got the Aegis still. Gonna try and chase down on LeBron James. LeBron James cannot afford to go down right now. They're gonna be able to find one easy now. Turning around on Lucky. Naga Siren gets taken down, but Taiga is still here. They've got the Serpent Wards drop down. Biology's gonna get beat up pretty quick, and now Taiga's ready to go onto Medusa. I don't think Medusa can stop him. Taiga's
still
gotta chase him
Aegis?
down.
He doesn't have
Oh, is
boots.
he gonna get away? He doesn't have boots.
No.
He needs to swap him. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have the Shadow Blade either. He's trying to go for the trees. LeBron James is just fine.
What is going
No,
on?
now he could be in trouble.
No!
He's gonna hide in the tree. Taiga goes down.
What a fight!
That's ridiculous.
Meanwhile, in the base,
He's
Cobain
going
is
for it.
He's
taking
coming in.
racks.
He's coming in. Here comes the spring. He's got the Shadow Blade. He drops the Boundless Strike, catching up to LeBron James now. He might have his chance, but he's too slow. He's got to use the Flutter. There it goes. Oh, LeBron James is just going to be able to get out of here.
But
Wait,
Cobain's
what
going to
happened to all
intercept
the
him.
bases?
No. Cobain, no. There they go. Finally.
Poor
They're going to be
kill
able to
steal
take
after
down
all that.
LeBron James. No
Oh,
buyback.
Mega creeps while that was happening.
Yeah,
guys.
meanwhile,
Mega
there's no
Creeps saying
barracks.
no tier 4s in the way. This game, very well played from the Aggies. Almost turned it around, but it's going to be Marietta taking game number 1.
Oh my god, I have to say, #BiasCaster, I'm a Marietta fan.
Yeah, man,
What?
that greedy
Discipline.
Nagastar actually worked out.
Oh, and what a fantastic victory screen with all the monkeys dancing.
Oh yeah, that's really
Oh, baby, yeah.
with the additional range on that. Well, that was a really cool game. I don't think I've ever seen a game like that. It seemed like they went for a very long time, but it seemed like it was such high pace. A lot of the heroes all hit level 25. You got to see some incredible talents there.
Yeah, it wasn't one of those like boring Naga grind fests. We even had a Naga. It wasn't one of those boring Tinker, everyone's being super safe games. It was back and forth, high octane the whole time.
Yeah, Tiger versus LeBron James, that duel at the very end, this gotta be the funniest thing I've seen in a very long time in Dota.
The bootless Monkey King desperately chasing her around. Oh, I
Using
love it.
everything he's got, the Shadow Blade, the Flutter, it couldn't catch up.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why boots are important.
Speaking to the intensity of that game, I've been praising Marietta for their discipline in executing the strategy in the team fight. Dropping Wukong's command, get Medusa in the middle, and everyone's committed to keeping Medusa there until she dies. And it worked very well all game because of how well they executed it. The reason that game was so intense, it felt that way, is the Aggies are a very disciplined team as well. They weren't just farming for the sake of farming. They weren't just farming because they were scared, whatever. They had a strategy and they were trying to find their items. Now, obviously, Marietta had some more map control and it was much more difficult for the Aggies to get across the map, but that's not to say that the Aggies didn't have a plan they were attempting to execute as well. Their draft made a lot of sense with Stonegaze pretty much eliminating Death Ward because Witch Doctor has to face it during the fight, and with their team synergized as well in team fights, but I believe I would just have to say Marietta executed much better. And
I agree.
I can't wait to see what they do in the next game. Speaking of the next game, is there going to be a respect ban on the position 4 Naga with 31,000 net worth, topping Leshrac and almost catching Monkey King at 32,000?
I don't even think you could consider it a respect ban. Naga is just a solid first phase ban to start with. After that game,
True that.
I think they definitely added some value to it, though. If I'm picking up what you're putting down there, Carlo.
Mm-hmm. So how did we feel about the Rast? So we're talking about how that hero's kind of faded. Did it do what it needed to do? In the laning phase, he was very successful against
I mean, those
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker.
were like so pinpoint accurate for some reason. I think that Witch Doctor did more than he needed to. Against the
And
team,
the
that was
Shadow
probably
Shaman
hard
just
to
got
do.
outshined by the Witch Doctor,
Yeah.
mainly because of Cask RNG.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one fight at bottom, my gosh, it was just a perma-stun on three heroes. There's nothing they could do. Anyways, thank you very much for joining us for the game 1. We'll be back in game 2 after a short break, and make sure to pay attention in chat for the giveaway that Wibrex so cleverly snaked into the cast earlier on.
Y'all didn't even see it coming. So we'll take a short break. We'll see you guys here in game 2 very shortly.
See you guys soon.